If you want us to guide you, assist you, and help you in the process of working in Turkey, getting job in the Turkey, and applying for the Turkey work visa, we can assist you. Just contact us. Hello friends, dear partners and candidates. Today I'm going to discuss about the Turkey work visa, and this video will be very helpful for those who need to apply or who want to apply for the Turkey work visa. So in this video, I will discuss that which documents will be required for employer, what the employer will provide for the candidate, how long the process will take, and how to submit the visa application to the Turkish embassy. First of all, we need some basic documents. We need the passport, we need photo, we need two type of photo, passport size photo and full height photo. We need update CV. In the CV, the educational background and work experience completely should be explained and updated. And we need this certificate, maybe 10th grade certificate, 12th grade certificate, or high school, maybe, and even the university diploma. So once you submit these documents, we will send these documents to the direct employers for the initial assessment. The employers will do the assessment, and after the assessment they will take the decision that should they hire that candidate or not. If the assessment completed successfully, then we will update you and you will get informed, and after that the process will begin. Once the process begins, the preparation of the documents by the employer will take about 10 to 15 or maximum 25 days. It depends to the employer that how fast the employer complete the process. That much you will get the result as well. Once these documents are completed after this period of time, you will get the documents from the employer in soft copy, maybe into your email, maybe into your WhatsApp number or WhatsApp. So the hard copy of the originals of the documents for Turkey will not required at the embassy. What now? Let's see what document the employer will provide. The employer will provide to you an employment contract, which is a work contract, plus the business registry documents of the employer. These two categories of the employer will documents will provide by the employer. And the employment contract, all the details and terms and conditions of the job is mentioned. You can read, and you must sign that contract or employment contract, then submit to the embassy. So up to now the process has been completed. The third step, how to submit the visa, these documents for the visa application. I mean for the work visa application. It depends in which country you are living and where are you from. If the Turkish embassy available in your home country, you can visit the embassy website and open the checklist of the work visa application. Or in some countries, the Turkish embassy accept the visa applications through the third agent. I mean the third party. The third party can be VFS, can be Gateway, can be REIRED. It means it must be the visa application center, the authorized visa application center who are accepting the applications on behalf of the embassy. So after reading the checklist, you can also see the checklist in the screen. Then you need to prepare the personal documents. What are the personal documents? They can be your passport, they can be your CV, your high school or secondary school certificate or university diploma. And most of in most countries, the embassy will require an explanation letter from the candidate. In this explanation letter, the candidate should explain about the biography of the candidate, the work experiences, the purpose, why selected the Turkey for the work purpose, why the candidate wants to travel. Along these documents, the candidate needs to submit the PCC. It means the police clearance certificate. So most of the candidates asking that I'm living out of my home country, how we should submit, from which country should we submit a police clearance, whether from the home country or country of residence. Now in this video you will know that those candidates who are living in their home country and Embassy of Turkey is available in there and they are applying from their home country for the work visa, they must get the police clearance certificate from their home country government bodies. And those candidates who are living out of the home country and at least 6 months, 180 days, then they can collect the police clearance certificate from that country of residence. So combining all these documents, and then you will need to go. If the appointment is required, you will get the appointment. If appointment is not required, you will directly show by self to the VFS center or to the embassy and submit these documents. One thing more, for the work visa application to Turkey, the bank statement will not be required. It depends that whether you submit or not, but it's not a mandatory document that the embassy should ask from you during the submission of the visa application. So the bank statement will be not important. So once you gathered all these documents, you will go to and submit during the visa application. You know this that's the normal process. They will get your biometric and all, checking the files, and after that, when all this process is completed, after 10 days, maybe 5 days, maybe 1 week, you will receive an email from embassy or the visa application center where you have submitted your documents. That email will contain the reference number regarding your work visa application. What's that reference number? That reference number is a unique number, 16-digit number, which will help to continue the process of your visa application further. So when you get that email containing the reference number, you will submit that email or deliver that email or that reference number to your direct employer. Now, what would the direct employer will do? The direct employer will submit or use that reference number for submitting additional application to the portal of Labor and Social Ministry of Turkey inside the Turkey. Then the second phase of the application will begin from inside the Turkey by starting the process by the Labor and Social Ministry of Turkey. So this process, for getting the result of this process, it will take about 15 days, 20 days, or up maximum 60 days. It can goes up to 60 days, but in 50, 40, 45 days or 20 days, the result will come. So once this process completed, it means refusal or the approval of your application will completely depend to this stage. It means if the Ministry of Labor and Social of Turkey approved, the embassy will call you, contact you, and ask you for the submission of the original passport. But if the refusal occurs, then the embassy will not contact you. Now I said here, the embassy will call you to ask for the original of passport. Yes, when you submit your visa application at the embassy or maybe VFS, they will not collect your original of passport. They will only collect the documents, the copy of your documents during the submission of or during the opening of the visa application. Once the approval received from the Labor and Social Ministry of Turkey by your direct employer, then at that time the embassy will call you and ask you to bring the original passport. And the purpose of asking that passport to submit an original, it means that they will stamp the visa on your passport. That means that your visa has been approved. Once the visa confirmed and stamped, you receive the visa and arranging the date of travel. Once you arrive to Turkey and meet your employer, then your employer will automatically submit you the work permit, ID card after arrival, and the visa you will receive, that will be only for the entering to the Turkey, or that will be used only for the entry purpose. So this is the complete process. So the candidates asking that if someone traveled to Turkey, entered Turkey holding with a tourist visa, or entered Turkey by a tourist visa, business visa, apart from work visa, can they get a job? Can they get the work permit? There are different kinds of rules. First of all, if you enter to the Turkey holding with the tourist visa, if you're entering the Turkey with a tourist visa, business visa, or other type of visa, apart from the work visa, you will not be able to get the work permit, you will not be able to get any job. For that purpose, you have to leave the Turkey and enter back to a work visa. So but if you're living in Turkey and you holding a resident permit, any other type of resident permit, suppose you're a student and studying your master program and want to apply for work and want to apply for work permit in Turkey, then in that condition you will be eligible, because you are already a student and having a resident permit inside Turkey and already living in Turkey. In that purpose, you will be able to apply for a work permit and get a job. So this is the complete process. If you want us to guide you, assist you, and help you in the process of working in Turkey, getting job in the Turkey, and applying for the Turkey work visa, we can assist you. Just contact us through the WhatsApp, email, or the landline. Our team will help you and guide you in this process. Thank you.
Kamahora, your gateway to global opportunities.